There's no hate like Christian love.
I seen a boy last night with a fingernail polish on, and he looked like, oh boy. Oh, I'm like, oh, I want to break his fingers.
That's called assault. That's a pastor in a church saying in his sermon that he wanted to assault a child because that child didn't live up to his vision of what masculinity should look like. I must have missed the part when Jesus said, "Let the little children come to me and do not hinder them," where he added, "unless they're boys with nail polish, in which case break their fingers." Tell me again how it's LGBTQIA plus people who are a danger to our kids and that we should protect them from? I don't think so. It's people like that. That man should be on a watch list and not allowed anywhere near a child. And if you think the same way he does, then you should be too. I said what I said.
Worst part is she'll probably defend him with her last breath.
I was born in like 2010. What? Yeah, where you were you born? Bro, like 1919.
So I did some digging and some math. There's a 5-year age gap between you guys. And you have 3 kids. And you're 22? Because here on your Instagram, you celebrated your 17th birthday on March 17th, 2017. But your first baby was born July 3rd, 2017? Which means a man over the legal drinking age had special relations with a 16-year-old child. And then by the time you were his age, you had 2 more children with a felon. Baby, I think you were groomed.
Malicious compliance in uni for lecturer who banned laptops during class.
Harv, your professor forbids laptops.
These girls win Halloween with their Karen's costume.
Get this camera out of my face. I cannot. Don't you dare take my video. No. Get it out. I have several complaints, and this is already one of them. Do you understand me? None of these houses are festival. Deserve to be recorded. We had one child laugh at us, and now you're going to put this camera in our face. I am appalled. We are done by this neighborhood. Disrespect. We are done. What is wrong with you? Goodbye. We are done.
Goodbye.
Think of the children.
Get on out of the neighborhood.
We are done.
Move on out of Hurricane. Get out of here, Karen.
MAGAs are fascists.
Tell me you live in MAGA country without telling me you live in MAGA country. Okay, I'll go first. I am here in Washington, lovely Arlington, Washington, yes. I am actually a resident of the state of Pennsylvania because my wife is in the Navy. So I have to vote absentee, okay? I'm here trying to mail my government prepaid, right here, prepaid absentee ballot request. And the man at this counter at this lovely USPS, paid for by the government, which my wife so diligently serves here, hello, this one, literally said, I have the right to refuse service to anybody, so you're gonna have to take that somewhere else. I'm not allowed to film inside, but what the fuck am I supposed to do?
He can't refuse to take legal mail. Call the postal inspectors. They don't fuck around. That is actually a crime. Yeah you.
Those who flirt like a boy are instantly more attractive.
Ayo, sweet one. Turn around. Mister, come here, let me chat to you. Yeah, you, come here, let me chat to you. Why being bare shy for, man? Just come here, I'm not gonna bite you, innit? Why you bare nervous, man, innit? What's your snap? Give me your snap. What do you mean no? Cool then, give me your Instagram. What do you mean no? Are you dumb? Do you know who I know? Do you know who I am? I'm bare baiting these ends, man. Just give me your snap. Don't be moist. Bro, do you know who you're chatting to right now? Move. You're capped anyways, man. I was doing you a favour by even asking for your snap. You're actually bare capped. Look at you. Who can even pull? Is he dumb?
She explained it so well.
I feel like a lot of men don't really understand the fact that when women say a guy is hot, they don't mean he's not ugly. Like, to women, ugly and hot are not opposites. They're not mutually exclusive. You know, like, hot is like the conclusion, like the overall conclusion you reach about like if you're into a guy, and like ugly to handsome is just one axis, right? Then you have boring looking to interesting looking. And then in like the third dimension, you have like his like personality and like the context. So Henry Cavill, I think, is a good example. He's handsome, he has good bone structure, but he's not always hot. Like as Superman, too boring, not hot, right? As the Witcher, he has like cool white hair and he's like very gruff and reserved, but he's also very like caring towards animals and children. That's hot, right? When he's like in person as himself, talking about his interests very animatedly, he's like, I love D&D, I built my own PC, like here's how I did it. Like I might as well be pregnant at that point, and men don't get why, you know?
This is the America Trump wanted. Open and clear racism.
Do you understand that none of you will get
it that way?
Do you guys understand the consequences of what you've just done?
No.
You guys are not going to get into a college. You guys are not going to get any scholarships because this is a hate crime.
We all dropped out of high school. It's okay.
And I still don't think it's appropriate for you guys to be doing this. It's really not funny.
We all dropped out of high school. Now that's something I believe. I saw a tweet on Saturday saying that in this very moment, somewhere in the USA, a white kid is planning a Halloween costume that will fuck up their entire life. And I just knew it was true. Eric Andre is speaking out about being racially profiled at the airport.
I was the only person of color on the jet bridge. They singled me out. They asked me if I was selling drugs, transporting drugs, what kind of drugs I have on me. It was clearly racial profiling. The experience was humiliating and dehumanizing. It was degrading. I had all the other passengers squeezing by me on this claustrophobic jet bridge, gawking at me like I was a perpetrator when I had done nothing wrong. Definitely did not feel like a consensual encounter whatsoever. When two cops stop you, you don't feel like you have the right to leave, especially when they start interrogating you. The whole experience was traumatizing. I felt belittled. I want to use my resources and my platform to bring national attention to this incident so that it stops.
I've actually never heard him speak honestly without being funny. This is interesting to see him break the character he's made for himself.